Hi Scorpion, and welcome to your monthly predictions. We are going to talk about how month of April is going to be for you, and videos are coming in advance. You can work on yourself, you can watch the March videos and figure out how the month is going ahead for you, and how much do you need to follow from this, and how much do you need to kind of do the mental exercises and affirmations, and how can you change your month. This month you're very close to completing something, you're very close to taking final steps towards something, and that is why you need to let go of any frustration. You need to follow what you advise others. You need to see what are the things that you're wishing for, how is the progress that you are doing internally and externally, and you need to ensure that you're not very adamant or closed this month. This month, open up yourself and don't be adamant, don't be only focused on what you know and what your experiences are. There are 5 number 9 cards in the total tarot deck, and out of 5, 4 5 9 number cards are here. So number 9 is the number which is kind of moving from towards the end, towards achieving something, towards completing something, but taking that one final step that helps you complete that cycle. And in the end, there is number 10 as well. So number 9 and number 10 kind of tells me that there is this month has quite possibility for you, a big possibility for you to complete this gap and achieve something in your life that can give you some results that will stay with you forever. If we talk about your health, this month, take care of you need to take care of your sleep. So there is sleeplessness that I see on your cards, and that is going to happen if only you become very adamant. You think about things, you want the things to happen in your own way, and they are not happening according to your way or according to your timelines, and you're getting frustrated over that, and that frustration or stress will cause you sleeplessness. So ensure that you're not getting stressed this month. Ensure that you're not getting negative this month. Whatever is happening in your life, it is taking you towards growth. Ultimately, there will be growth, but for now, you need to take care of not taking a lot of stress. Second, you need to take care of your diet, because I think there could be some stomach issue that can be there. So you need to take care of what you're putting inside you. Third, you need to take care of that you're not becoming too stringent on your body or too tight. You're not keeping your body too tight. You need to be flexible. You need to be exercising. You need to be moving. For females, I kind of feel that there could be a problem for both the genders. There could be a problem with the reproductive system, but for the females, there could be some problem with the breasts. So take care of yourself. Just keep that check done, or like visit a doctor if you feel that there is anything. There's nothing huge, there's nothing big, there is no big issue in terms of health, but just these small little things, if you take care of them, if you be open, if you kind of let things flow, if you ask for help when it is needed, then there should be no problem. Just don't be adamant this month, whether with yourself internally or externally. If we talk about your wealth or money, the card that I have is 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles is the card which talks about money growth. It talks about lucky windfall. It talks about money flowing into your life. But the growth that happens is very slow. So there is a snail down here. Slowly she'll go at its own pace. And that is why the growth definitely is steady, is stable, but is slow. And definitely budgeting will be needed. Definitely taking care of your budget and how you spend your money is needed. But at the same time, if you become a miser, if you try to hold on to everything, if you think that nothing is flowing into your life, or if you think that you have to give to other people and you're not ready for it, or you go back to your experiences as to how money was not flowing, or how you wanted it to happen, or how much you've done to get this money into your life, and why should you waste it on somebody else. So those kind of thoughts might come into your life, and that's not going to be a good thing. You need to kind of be balanced, have a budget, but at the same time not hold on or not be a miser. That is important. Long term money is going to flow into your life. I already have a video on my channel where I've spoken about how you can deal with the money energy, and a few ways to share it with everyone, whatever little you can. Please watch that video. That will help you this month. This month it is important. If we talk about your love or relationships. Now, love or relationships, this is a very tricky month for relationships, because I feel that this is the month where you can actually get impacted by your world. So people around you are going to impact you. You're going to be bothered about your family, or specifically, if I say, there could be one person who you get bothered about the most, but that botheration is going to be there. There could be some arguments with people in the family, and there could be some stress that is flowing from the family. Now, it could be related to emotions, but it could also be related to the money. The stress will only happen if you actually be too adamant. If you don't kind of turn towards your emotional side, but you try to put your practical side ahead. If you become too practical, if you become too adamant, if you become too controlling, if you become too focused on your own experiences, and you don't follow that guidance by yourself, you don't balance your emotions, you don't follow the guidance that you give others to by yourself, then there will be problem in relationships. Otherwise, just ensure that you're not getting into arguments with anybody. Arguments are not going to be good for you. And also, if you are into a relationship that has broken off, or you've been very possessive, or the other person is very possessive, and somebody is leaving, either you or the other person, let go. It is important. It is important to let go, because in long term you will see another person coming into your life who's more nurturing, who's more balanced, who's more close to you, and who's needed to be in your life. So that is why this month, if relationships are the cause of stress, you need to let go of those relationships, or you need to let go of the worry or the possessiveness, or how closely you want to hold on to people, or what were your wishes, what were you expecting this relationship, and then you kind of compare that, oh, these were my expectations, they are not being fulfilled, so my life is not complete. Don't get into that zone this month. Ensure that you are keeping yourself calm, ensure that you are keeping yourself emotionally balanced, ensure that you're not getting too closed, ensure that you're not getting too possessive. That is very important this month for your relationships. If we talk about baby birth possibility, but I think that it is going to take time, and that is why I feel that the pregnancy possibility is more about around October, November than right now. And right now you need to work on yourself. I feel that you're too stressed out with something, and even if there is everything that is flowing fine in your life, in terms of relationships, and relationship doesn't mean only husband, wife, or partners, relationship like the family, if externally everything is flowing fine in your life, internally there is a lot that you're keeping inside you, and if you actually keep on piling it up inside you, there will be blast, and then you will see people walking off. So don't do that. Address your emotions timely. If we talk about your job or career, from job or career perspective, the cards are positive. So I feel that if you've been worried about having a job, if you've been worrying about, getting that financial security or stability in your life, this is the month where things will start flowing towards you. But at the same time, you need to be open, because if you get into that zone that, okay, I have experience in this zone, this is the only work that I want to do, then there could be a problem. But if you open up yourself, and if you explore and accept the opportunities that are coming your way, slowly and gradually you will see growth in your life. Also, with 5 of Swords, I would say avoid argument in your workplace. There could be that you're working on a project, you're working with the team, and suddenly that team is being assigned to somebody else, or project is being given to somebody else, and you think that, oh, it's my baby, I have nurtured this, how can I give it to somebody else? That is all right. Let it flow, because you'll have a new baby. You'll have something better coming your way. And that is why you need to let it flow. Don't get into arguments. If you're waiting for a growth or a promotion, that growth and promotion is also going to come into your life, but not in this month. It feels like it is around October, but you will see by the end of the month that you will see the signs and signals that the growth is coming into your life. In terms of business, I feel that there is stress undoubtedly, but you need to be more open to explore. You need to be more open to see things. There could be some kind of disturbances at this point in time, but towards the end of the month they will start flowing fine. If we talk about students, I would say this month is the month where you don't take steps without taking guidance. So take guidance. Guides are available around you. Take guidance. Don't be adamant on doing particular thing. Don't be adamant on doing something in a certain way only. Don't get into arguments with people or with your family, or because you are stressed out. Express yourself. Don't keep yourself to yourself. Don't keep your problems to yourself. Express yourself. Explore well. Search well, and then you will see a complete new wish fulfillment, a complete new wish list creating for yourself, and you will see it completing as well. If we talk about your soul path, from soul path perspective, this is the month where you have to look at your life. You have to look at your life as to what you wanted in your life and what is happening in your life. Where is that balance that is coming in between what you wanted and what you're doing, or what is coming in your life, what is being established in your life. And at the same time, this is the month where you have to see where you are, how much you are connected with your soul, how much you're connected with your inner self, how much are you healing yourself. And if you are adamant, if you are deeply into my way, my things, my experience. This is the month where you start working and understanding your soul and start becoming a little free, a little open. And if you do that, you will see a complete turn of events and turn of life happening for you by end of this month and until October. So you will see complete turn of events for you. That's your soul growth, that's your learning. If we talk about chakra of the month for you, there are two chakras that I'm going to give you. One is the solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra is located 2 fingers above the navel. The mantra is Ram. It's RAM or RUM, but whatever you feel comfortable with, but it is Ram. And the second mantra that I'm going to give you is third eye chakra, and the mantra is Om. So we all know Om. You have to do these two chantings. Why? Because one, you need to open up your energies. You're getting too possessive, getting too closed. So that opening up has to happen, and the sacral chakra will help you with that. You need to let go of fears and stress. Sacral chakra will help you with that. And also you need to kind of open up your eyes, see things more clearly, and not get into that zone where what you're dreaming is what you're thinking is real. That's why third eye opening up will help you with all of that. If we talk about the mental exercise of the month, the card is happy family. Happy family, because I think that is what you are wanting to have, and that is where the biggest problems in your life this time in this month are flowing also from. And that is why you need to aim at happy family. You need to affirm, I open myself to a new and deeper experience of family, and I am ready to see greater happiness there. I know that I am the loving family that I need. So this is also with regards to connecting with your inner self. Like I said, that don't expect things from others also, but at the same time be emotionally connected with yourself. That's going to help you. Number of the month, undoubtedly number 9. Color of the month, any shade of yellow, blue or indigo or golden is good for you. And if you want to understand more about 9 and 10, the numbers, there's a video on angel numbers on my channel in the playlist Soul Growth, and you can understand why I'm so much focusing on number 9, so you can understand what the reference is from there. The surrender message for you is surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any door. The key to resolving a dilemma or resolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself and regroup, so you may approach the situation in a different way. And like I said, this month, whatever is happening in your world, frustration is not going to lead you anywhere. That is why you need to leave frustration, think about other options. And the unicorn message is call in the pure white light, and that is where the healing has to happen. So this month, ensure that while you're going to sleep, you practice thank you exercise, you practice self-healing. There are videos on my channel, there are videos everywhere about how you can heal yourself. Whatever you feel comfortable with, you can follow, but please follow self-healing. It is very important this month. It will keep you at peace. If we talk about wisdom message, oracle message for you, the card is to be fair, and it is to understand that whatever is happening because it is meant to happen. It is fair, and you need to accept things and move forward. This card says life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being more static to doing, from discovering to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. And that is why this card says that when you strike balance, when you understand that things are in balance, when you stop taking too much stress trying to hold on things or getting into arguments with people, or only like being adamant or being arrogant about things, you will see a different life flowing for you. Experience brings that. What will happen if you follow these guidance, and what are the angel messages? The first card is Epiphany. It says joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. And this is the card that it is. It is the card of Hermit. It says that it is time where you see that light that you show to others. So it is the time where you kind of, when you're being the guide to others, you follow that things in your life as well. The second card is Seven of Ariel, it's Seven of Pentacles. It says you have invested wisely, have patience, wait for the harvest, review your progress and make plans for next endeavor. So that is why don't doubt yourself. Whatever you've done is going to give you results. Maybe immediately you're not able to see that. The last card is Queen of Gabriel. It's Queen of Wands for sure. It says you can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. And Queen of Wands has a very strong energy, but this energy can be tilted on any side. So if it is negative, it's going to be extremely negative. It's positive, it's going to be extremely positive. So you can get into that zone where you are nurturing, where you are nourishing, and at the same time you're attracting people that can help you with that, and you can establish anything in your life. So that is why you need to be ready to establishing that and need to stay positive. If you like this video, please share it with everyone that you can. A lot of people need positivity to flow their month in a good way. So please share the video. Let's see what is the live message for you. Message for Scorpions. What is the message for Scorpions? Okay, two cards I have. Queen of Pentacle and Two of Wands. So these cards are saying that this is the time where you make a choice. Make a choice as to how do you want to nurture yourself and how do you want to nurture your finances. And if you make a right choice, if you move towards looking at the bigger picture, looking at how the things are happening, where the world is going, how you can grow, what have you done so far, how much you want to grow further, then you will see things working out perfectly fine for you. So this is the month where you observe and where you move forward towards nurturing yourself and nurturing people in your life. Don't take stress this month. It's not the month for you to take stress or hold on to things or argue with people. There is a lot of potential that this month has. And if you like the video, press the like button. If you can, please share the video with everyone that you can and subscribe the channel. I will see you with the next month prediction. Until then, take care of yourself. Thank you so much. Bye bye.